What if your deepest wish becomes your worst nightmare? This is the story of Miriam, a woman who only wanted one thing, a child. But what she got instead was something far more terrifying. At the beginning of the story, we meet Miriam, who leaves her husband after a serious fight and travels to a quiet, isolated place called Venus. She wanted peace, distance, and time to heal. One day, inside a church, something breaks her completely. She sees a statue holding children, and suddenly she starts crying. Because Miriam had lost her own child, a miscarriage that still haunted her every single day. That night, her husband calls her, but she refuses to go back. She wasn't ready. The next day, everything changes. While praying in the same church, Miriam starts hearing strange whispers. Not human, something darker. At the same time, she sees creepy puppet-like figures watching her. And without even realizing it, she whispers, "I want my child back." That one sentence becomes her biggest mistake, because something heard her and something answered. Soon after, Miriam returns to her husband, Gabriel. They decide to start fresh in a new house far from everyone. A house completely isolated, no neighbors nearby, no help, no escape. At first, everything seems normal, but not for long. One day, Miriam notices something terrifying. A statue opens its eyes and then suddenly closes them again. After that, things get worse. She starts seeing demonic faces on the walls, hearing whispers in her ears, feeling like someone is always watching her. Gabriel thinks it's her mental condition. We find out Miriam is under psychiatric treatment. She's supposed to take her medication, but their relationship is already broken. They fight constantly. Gabriel insults her, her paintings, her past, and then he says something unforgivable. "You even lost your child." That one sentence destroys her. That night, Miriam skips her medicine, and slowly she begins to lose control. She starts imagining that she is singing a lullaby to her baby, but there is no baby, only silence. The next day, things turn violent. Another fight, anger, frustration, and then Miriam starts painting something dark, disturbing, a painting that doesn't look human, it looks evil. Meanwhile, Gabriel feels something strange, a presence. He hears whispers, and suddenly, something attacks him, brutally, killing him on the spot. At the same time, Miriam wakes up, her hands covered in blood, but she doesn't remember anything. Because the truth is, she killed him, but her mind refuses to accept it. From here, the horror only grows. Visions, demons, voices, people appearing, then disappearing. Reality starts breaking, and Miriam can no longer tell what's real and what's not. A mysterious old woman visits her. A delivery man says the same thing, "I will see you soon," over and over again, like a warning or a promise. Soon, Miriam realizes something horrifying. The demons are not just outside, they're inside her mind, controlling her, manipulating her, making her do things she doesn't even remember. At one point, she even kills innocent people, thinking they're demons, including her own husband. Finally, when she jumps into the water trying to escape, the truth is revealed. All the dead bodies she sees were killed by her. At the hospital, even the detectives are confused. Is she mentally ill, or is something truly evil controlling her? Because one thing makes no sense. Her stomach suddenly starts swelling as if she's pregnant. But how? And then the terrifying realization hits. That wish she made in the church was heard, and now the demon is coming to claim its price. This wasn't the end. This was just the beginning. If you want to know what happens next, type Part 2 in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, because the real horror is yet to begin.